Good morning, everybody. Hello if you're watching live. Lovely to see you here. Thank you very, very much for joining me. And if you're watching this on replay, hope you're having a good day and that you find this helpful. I'm Sarah Wilson of Coastal Coaching. I've been running my business now for approximately a year. Can't believe it's coming up to that already. And I try to come on and talk to you guys as much as possible in terms of tips and tricks and just chatting you through things that will really, really help you. I have set myself a challenge that I'm going to go live around this time for 21 days. So I've set it. I'm going to get out there and do it, and sometimes it's quite easy when you're putting yourself out there just to sort of make sort of the odd excuse that maybe you're not going to do that, you don't have time, or all of this sort of thing. So I've got my big girl pants, I've put them on, and that is what is going to happen. So today is to talk to you about self-appreciation. So during this dreadful pandemic that we've been going through, we've been seeing absolutely tons of these hashtag be kind of things around lots of different things, around sort of being kind to people who can't wear masks, and just sort of kindness in general. That actually that's kind of what has made the world go round in the last year, is the kindness of strangers, the kindness of other people. However, what we're not doing is doing that for ourselves. We're not kind to ourselves, and a lot of the clients that I speak to have some issues around self-worth, self-love, self-appreciation. So I wanted to talk to you about that today and sort of give you some steps that you can do, like literally takeaways for straight away, that you can do to help you with your self-love, your self-appreciation, self-worth, self-esteem, all of those sorts of things, because we are the foundation of our own lives. It's really, really important that we are set up and sorted and what have you before we try to serve others. And I had my own coaching session yesterday, and it came to light that obviously I don't necessarily always take the self-care that I need, which is ridiculous because I've got plenty of people to serve. I've got my clients, I've got my family, lots and lots of other people who I have to serve on a daily basis, and the likelihood is that you will too. Hello to the people who've just joined. Thank you ever so much. Lovely to see you. Your name's not come up just yet, but if it does ping up, then I will say hello to you specifically. Okay, so situation is that being kind to yourself is utterly, utterly vital. Really, really vital. Self-appreciation, filling yourself with self-esteem, means that you don't end up with the wrong people who just suck the soul away from you, be that a loving sexual relationship or be that a friendship. It means that you go for that job that actually you deserve rather than sort of settling where you are. It means that you're always moving forward. You're always sort of taking that next step because you know that you're worth it. And there's a big, big, big difference between your gameplay when you know that you're worth it and your gameplay when actually you're a bit concerned that, no, I won't go for that. Because the problem is that if you think you're a 6 out of 10, then all you're going to do is look for a 6 out of 10 in terms of your relationship. But if you're undervaluing yourself, you end up with somebody that you have to massively change for, which is ridiculous. Nobody should need to change. You shouldn't try to change other people. Other people shouldn't try to change you. If the relation is right, then actually what happens is you two as two individuals come together, and this is your partnership bit at the top where my fingers are interlaced, and this bit down here where the gap is, that's retaining your independence. And that means that you'll always have things to talk about. That means that you feel free to pursue the things that you want to do. There's so many different issues there that are really, really helped by, oh, excuse me, by having that self-appreciation and self-worth. So how do we start that off? If you're aware that actually you don't really like you, you don't really love you, and what have you, what can you do? Okay, so the first step, make sure that you are making a list of the things that you appreciate about yourself. So they may be to do with your job, they may be to do with the fact you're a mum, they may be to do with other talents that you've got. So let's say you're amazing at baking, for example. That's something that you can appreciate about yourself. So it's really important to start a list of all the things that you can appreciate. And if you're feeling super brave, maybe speak to your friends and say, hey, I'm aware that I'm not the most self-confident person. What is it that you see in me that means that you want to be friends with me? What's important? Morning, Melanie, hope you're okay. Those things are a bit of a scary thing to do, but it'd be really surprising because actually when you speak to your friends about who you are and what it is that you're doing and what have you, actually they'll generally come up with the same things even if you can't see them. So it's really important that you kind of grab your closest, nearest and dearest and ask them what they think as well. And then one of the exercises that I get clients to do, which quite frankly they all really, really hate, is I get them to stand in front of the mirror, maybe when they're brushing their teeth when they go to bed, and say to themselves, by looking themselves in the eye and meaning it, I like you, I like you. And they quite often come back and go, God, that was so uncomfortable, I really hated that. Completely fair enough, I get that. I don't think any client has come back to me yet to say, that was great, yeah, I really like myself. So we break it down. So instead of I like you, maybe start off with I like the fact that I am a good mum. I like the fact that I get positive feedback at work. Whatever you want to make it, that's absolutely fine. But start making that list of the things you appreciate about yourself. Start talking to yourself in the mirror about it, and then build up to the I like you, because that is quite a big step and the vast majority of us do struggle with that. I've done significant amounts of work on myself in the last year, and I can genuinely say, I can look literally into my eyes in this video and say, I like you, I love you, and I do mean it now, and it really is a game changer. It just makes everything else level up massively. So give it a go. Start making that list and see how you get on, and then maybe speak to your friends and ask them what they think, and then start talking to yourself in the mirror. Maybe not with other people watching though, because they might think you're a little bit crackers. Or maybe that's standard for you, whichever, absolutely fine. So if you found this useful, use it. All the content that I give you for free, use it. Utilise it to your best, to really, really help yourself. What I would absolutely love is if you could pop a comment below. Let me know what you thought of the video. Let me know if you think you might give it a try. That really, really helps the Facebook algorithms to make sure that my post is seen. Share it, invite your friends to like Coastal Coaching Sussex. My aim at the moment is to build my network as much as possible, and you can really, really help me with that. So be really, really appreciative. It's obviously too early for words. If you could pop a comment, like, share, whatever it is, but just engage with the post. Use it. Let me know how you got on. That's lovely. All right, you guys have a lovely, lovely day, and I will chat to you tomorrow. Committing to tomorrow. 21 days, 21 lives. Lots of love. Bye.